This month's videos are brought to you by Video Rangers Podcast, your one-stop podcast for 80s movies and TV. Check them out on iTunes and Google Play.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. And what a happy Monday it is indeed, because I do not have to work today, because today is President's Day, which is kind of weird. Not that it's President's Day, but the fact that I do not have to work, because my current job does not give off for pretty much any holidays. We get off for the major stuff. Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, I'm pretty sure 4th of July, and then that's pretty much it, except also randomly President's Day. Very bizarre, but I'm not questioning it. All I know is I am not working today, and that is all that really matters. So since I have the day off, we're gonna run out to a few stores, so let's get running. And today's first destination brings us to Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings, their giant, huge, amazing Saratoga, Pennsylvania store. I love this place so much. It is huge, it is gigantic, it is, again, amazing. So, all right, let's go in. See what they got. All right, we are in, and as usual, Creepy Dude is here to greet us. And where's the media? I see shoes, I see belts, I see ties, I see necklaces, but they've moved them down here. All right, their media up in the front counter there, I guess more high-end media that they do not want to get stolen. I see some movies, I see some games, and here we go, Game Boy games, but I'm not seeing anything I need, nothing that is sticking out to me. I see some okay Game Gear games, but I don't collect for the Game Gear, only for the Game Boy, so looks like I'm not grabbing any of these. All right, on to the electronics. Well, unfortunately, over in the electronics, not really seeing too much, just your typical things. DVD players, which aren't all that fantastic, computer monitors, printers, things like that. However, this is sticking out to me. This is apparently a brand new VCR for only $10. It does actually look to be brand new. It says it's new according to the box, and again, it looks actually to be new. So I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about picking it up. It has its remote. I'm always looking for new, or at least in very good condition VCRs, because these are just getting harder and harder to find, at least in good condition. And new is about as good condition as you're gonna get. So for 10 bucks, I might grab this. Well, it's pretty dusty, but they do have a media rack here for only $10. Thinking about maybe grabbing this. Besides the dust, it's actually in very good condition, and these are always nice to pick up. They're really tiny. You can pretty much always find space for these, and they do hold a decent amount. And again, for only $10, it is rather tempting. I don't know, at $5, it would definitely be a must-buy, but at 10, I'm gonna think about it. So as usual, I'm looking around all the many, many, many mugs this place has, and I'm not coming up with any Disney mugs. I'm getting so depressed until I come across this Mickey Mouse etched onto a glass with the name Eddie etched onto the other side. That is weird. I have no idea if this is actually licensed, or maybe something they would make for you in the parks. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna pass on this one. With the exception of the Eddie mug, I'm not seeing any Disney mugs whatsoever. However, I'm pretty sure that's the church my parents got married in. Okay, now on to what really matters. The meat and potatoes, if you will, of Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings. The media, all their DVDs and Blu-rays, plenty of CDs, lots and lots and lots of VHS. Oh my gosh, I am loving it. Some kids' titles down there. All right, as always, we have our work cut out for us. So let's get working. Every time I'm here, I always look through the Three Musketeers 3D Blu-ray in hopes that somehow, magically, the 3D Blu-ray will have appeared. It has not. It never does. Why do I keep looking? Wow, it's not every day you come across some trauma at a thrift store, and for only $2. That is fantastic. I've actually never seen this movie. I definitely want to check it out. Oh, never mind. This is absolutely amazing. We have Harriet the Spy on VHS, brand new, factory sealed, even comes with its spy decoder pen still sealed in there. That is absolutely awesome. Kind of want to grab this for myself, but I actually know somebody who's looking for this. I might pick it up for them. Finally diving into all the CDs, and one of the first things I come across is some Oliver and Company. I do not have this Disney soundtrack yet. Great movie, great soundtrack. Unfortunately, the disc is pretty well scratched, and more so than even I'm comfortable with on CD, but I don't know, I don't ever come across this. I might still have to grab it. Well, all right, that looks to be about it. Only grabbing this and maybe that VCR. So coming up a little empty-handed. That seems to be the new trend as of recent. So, all right, let's get out of here. Annabelle? Okay, thrifting has come to an end, and it is now time to refuel, and where better than Hilltop with some delicious hamburgers. That is right, the time to eat horribly has returned. Oh, it is so good to be back, preparing my body to get sick again. And our second stop for the evening brings us to Lowe's, because once again, I need to get more hooks for my cups, and I need to get some more light bulbs for the library. These are starting to burn out. I've had these for what, 2-3 years now? Some of these are starting to go bad. Need to get some more. Had to bring this one with me because I have no idea what kind of light bulb this is or how to replace it. So let's go buy some lights. Okay, found the light bulbs here that I am indeed looking for. And apparently the ones I need are F32T8, which are actually numbers that are on this light bulb. But this light bulb has a lot of numbers on it. I didn't know which ones actually signify which type of light bulb I need to grab. So now I know. That's good for the future. And I think these right here are the ones I need to pick up. Geez, I was so excited about finding the correct light bulbs that I almost forgot I need to grab my hooks. And always remember, reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay, $25 later for some light bulbs and for some screws. Can't say I'm happy about the price I just spent, but whatever, 25 bucks. I guess it's not all that bad. I do need to actually see things in the basement. So, all right, that is about it for my day. I have really no more plans. I do actually need to get home. Unfortunately, the wife does not have off work tonight, and as such, I got daddy duty. So, all right, let's get home and let's go see Cinema Sickness Jr. Alright, it's a few hours later. All the lights in the library have been changed, which, by the way, are just looking fantastic. It's like somebody turned up the hue in the library. I don't know if you guys can tell through the video, but it looks just amazing down here. All the colors are just popping out right now. It looks great, although I can see all the dust a lot better. That's driving me insane. I will have to fix that. But besides that, it looks great. Cinema Sickness Jr. has been put down to bed, so let's take a look at everything I picked up today, which unfortunately isn't all that much. I've been hitting a bit of a dry spell recently. Everywhere I've been going, I've been coming across like a few things here that I want to pick up, but no big, huge, major hauls other than what you guys have been sending me. You guys have sent me some amazing hauls, but as far as what I've been getting when I've been out and about, nothing too crazy, so I'm definitely due for a nice big haul. Hopefully very, very soon that'll happen. But regardless, I've been picking up pretty cool stuff every time I have been out, and today is no exception. Did get some pretty neat things, so all right. First up, what I grabbed for the Cinema Sickness store, only picked up 2 titles here. First one being the Aladdin, A Whole New World cassette single. This is really, really cool. I just love the artwork. It looks fantastic. It's Disney. Of course, had to grab that for the store. And this, I actually picked up for somebody, a repeat customer who said they were looking for this, and that is Harriet the Spy on VHS. They just contacted me yesterday, actually, and said they were looking for this. If I come across a copy, pick it up for them. And lo and behold, the very next day, I come across not only a copy of this, but a sealed copy with the decoder pens still inside. That is pretty freaking amazing. I sent them some pictures. They were very, very happy that I came across a copy of this. That is just awesome. In fact, if I didn't already have somebody who wanted this, I'd probably be keeping it for myself, because with the decoder pens, that's a pretty awesome find. I'm really blown away by this. But again, somebody already wants this, so fantastic. Had to pick both of those up. And then for me, again, not too much. I did grab one DVD, sort of, and that is Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country Special Collector's Edition. And I say sort of because I don't need this. I actually already have this. The reason I grabbed it was because it was $1 and I needed the case. That was it. And the reason I need the case is because just earlier this morning, I, for whatever reason, was over there, and I just happened to be looking at my my Star Trek Special Edition releases, and I noticed something was off on Star Trek 2. And what's off on it is it's not the original case. I guess I bought it used, and whoever had it before me must have broke the case or something like that and replaced it with a case that set similar, but it's off by like a 1/16 of an inch. It's just, it's ever so slightly smaller, and it doesn't look weird at first until you really start looking at it, and then you realize it doesn't look like all the rest of the cases, which is just driving me insane now. Now that I noticed it, it's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't bother you until you notice it, and you just can't stop seeing it, and now it's all I see. I mean, the artwork fits in it fine, everything's fine, but it's just bugging me. So I came across this today for $1. I had to pick it up just to replace that case. So I didn't really need the DVDs or anything, which is fine because they're actually kind of scratched. Well, actually, disc 2 is in good condition. I think disc 1, if I'm mistaken, though, has some scratches. Yeah, a few, but actually it's not in that bad condition. But still, anyway, I already have this. Didn't need it, but I just wanted that case. So awesome. And then I grabbed 2 soundtracks. First one being the soundtrack to Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. Grab this for $1 as well. I do the soundtrack to the first movie, so now the soundtrack to the second movie also. That's amazing because I love these films. Just so good. I grew up with these movies. They're the first movies that just really introduced me to Jim Carrey, although I used to watch him on what was his In Living Color. I remember that, but I was a huge fan of his when I was a kid. Still am to this day. I love his movies, and this is awesome. So very glad to have both soundtracks now. That is really cool. And then I had to grab it, the soundtrack to Oliver and Company. I need to own every single Disney soundtrack. I did not have this one yet. And as far as Disney soundtracks are concerned, this is some of the greatest music. It's really awesome rockin' songs. It's great kind of like 80s sort of rock. I love the music. So this is something I had to grab. Although, unfortunately, like I mentioned, there are some scratches on the disc, and some of them look kind of deep. I would probably have passed on this if it was like pretty much any other soundtrack, because I don't know if this is going to skip or not. It looks like it might. But for $1, I decided to take the chance because I really, really, really wanted this in my collection. If it does skip, well, I only spent $1. Not that big of a deal. And of course, even if it doesn't skip, if I come across a copy of this in better condition somewhere down the line for a good price, I'm, of course, going to replace this. But it was $1. So I picked it up. I took the whim. I just figured, what the heck? We'll see how it turns out. So again, $1, whatever. Had to grab it for the collection. And then the only other thing I picked up for myself was a supposedly brand new VCR. So very, very awesome. It has everything. The remote, still in its little baggie here. The instructions, and even the little coax cable, which is insane how small this thing is, like how short that cable is. You would have to have the VCR like right next to your TV for this to do anything. But anyway, so this is a Sansu? Am I saying that right? I've never even heard of this company. VHF6010D. I have no idea if this is a good player or not. I have no idea. But as I mentioned, it's getting harder and harder to find VCRs in good condition. Every time I come across one that's in pretty good condition, it doesn't have the remote. Or if I come across one that has a remote, it's usually in really poor condition. I just don't see them in good condition with remote very often. Of course, this is supposedly new. According to the box, this is brand new. It looks new. It doesn't, I mean, no scratches or dents, or it looks like it's never been used. So that's great. I haven't actually tested it out yet. I need to do that soon though. But regardless, I had to pick this up. Even though it was $10, I don't usually like to spend that much on VCRs. I kind of like to keep it at the $5 limit because I come across VCRs all the time. Again, not usually in this good condition, but I do see them quite often, and I do come across decent ones every so often. But it was supposedly new, so I figured, what the heck, I'll splurge a little bit, I'll spend the $10, if it is brand new, which I think it is. $10 is not a bad deal for a brand new VCR, and I like to grab these when I can come across them, because again, I just don't see them in this condition too often, so pretty awesome. Again, $10 for this. Had to grab it. Still had its box and everything too. None of the styrofoam inside, but it actually was inside its original box, so I am pretty sure this is new, so $10 for this. Not the greatest deal in the world, but not the worst either. Certainly had to pick it up. And there you go. That was it. That was everything I grabbed today. So not too much, but still some awesome finds nevertheless. Hopefully, again, in the very near future, I'll come across just an amazing haul to show you guys. But it is what it is. So on to tonight's movie. Although tonight I'm not going to watch a movie because when I was putting the new lights in over there, I happened to just be looking down. I was looking at the B section of my DVDs, and I saw something that I was like, you know what? I gotta watch that. And it turns out I actually had to watch 2 of them, and that is seasons of The Big Bang Theory. I just picked up season 9 on Black Friday. It's still factory sealed in my collection. I have not watched it yet, so when I went to grab it, I realized right next to it was factory sealed season 8, meaning I haven't watched season 8 yet either. So that is what I'll be checking out tonight. I love this show. I think it's fantastic. I mean, it's not the greatest show in the world, but it is really enjoyable. I do find it funny. I like the characters. I like the story. I think it's great. I really do love this show. It's weird though. I remember when the show came out, I remember everybody saying how great it was, and then like within like a year, I started hearing all this backlash. So many people like did not like this show. People like, even people I think would like love a show like don't like it. It's weird, but I enjoy it. So I've seen seasons 1 through 7. I haven't seen 8 and 9 yet. That is what I'll be checking out over the next few days. So I'm going to pop this in. Yes, believe it or not, I am sitting down and watching a season. I don't do that enough. I keep saying how much I need to get around to watching so many seasons within my collection. I just don't. Well, I'm finally doing it. Some Big Bang. Gonna watch season 8 and 9 again over the next couple days. So, all right, gonna pop this in, check it out. And that'll be it. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And of course, don't forget to check out Patreon to help support the show, Spreadshirt.com to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, and of course, Instagram to check out the Cinema Sickness store to pick up some awesome media goodies. So again, links to all that can be found down below in the description of this video, by the way. So again, all right, yeah. So again, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. I should probably get to bed, though. Bye.
Amy, this walkie-talkie is yours. If we run into any problems, I'll contact you. And if anything bad happens, what's the rule?
Save you first, come back for Raj only if there's time.
We're going to be fine.
Oh no, you can't fool me. Look like a strawberry all you want. But I know that's you, Meatwad.